We start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if you refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned we're looking for buy, and this is what we get. Okay, this we get what the short move. The only way to trade either have entry above the top or trade this move, as we can see here. By the way, as what we were expected, we get the up move and it was really sharp, but there was no continuation. And as we can see, the price reverse and now we are within this correction. Okay, as I mentioned, the only way was to trading from with this correction. Anyone got in the trade is if they still they keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even, because what we wanted to get the sharp move and continuation, but as we can see the price reversed quite a lot and no one see what is this correction. This is a continuation, we can expect the continuation, or this is the one is going to retest uh 0.0515. Okay, by the way, we start with higher time frame, we start with daily chart. If we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we were mentioned we're looking for buy, and this is what we get. And as we can see right now, based on daily chart, we can look for this flat. Okay, now the question is, can we put this flat and relative to this for one more drop before we get the next move or not? Technically, that's why when the price was within this move, I mentioned of the possibility of the price retest 0.0407. Okay, that's why now if you want to look for any trade, we need to be aware of this possibility. Okay, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue from here. We're looking for any buy setup, but the only thing is if we get any buy setup, we need to be aware of this. All right, and if we move to forward chart, we want to see how we can trade it. As explained, based on the forward chart, the price broke the previous top, which is this one, almost 0.064, and right now we can look for this one as a 1 2 3 as an internal correction relative to this. That's why we want to see whether this is the we can expect for one more drop before we get the next move, or the price can continue from here, because it's still this one is a correction in relative to this. Okay, and the only times we can look for continuation, it can give us better confirmation after we get this sharp move, the correction was above the top, near to what we have here, or at least above the previous top. But as we can see, the reverse was really much, dropped quite a lot, and this is what we have right now. Okay, technically, still this one we can expect to drop a bit more. Maybe the price cannot retest this low or even 0.048, but still we can expect the price to drop a bit more, at least to retest 0.0515 before we get the next move. That's why if you want to get any trade setup, we need to be quite careful. And as I explained, based on 1 hour chart, anyone got the trade, this trade, if they still keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even, because we want to see how deep this correction can be before we get the next move. All right, but right now, even if you want to trade, we don't have any trade setup. The only things we can say, we look for the sharp move with the flag. This is the only opportunity we can look for continuation, or having entry either above the stop or here. It depends on the traders. Mostly we can put a entry above the stop, not here. Okay, but we cannot confirm right now, because what we have right now we cannot consider as a flat. All right, by the way, the best thing is we wait to see how long, how deep this correction can be, and we get the trade set up before we look for trade. And right now we have nothings. Okay, as I mentioned, we were expecting to get a sharp move correction as a draw here for continuation, but what we get right now is quite deep. And when we get this kind of the move, we can expect to get the correction for one more drop. How deep this one can be, we have to wait to get the confirmation. All it depends on what we get here. By the way, we just follow the chart if I see any update, and if the only time we can look for trade if we get any sharp move with the flag, or we can have entry above the stop. And again, having entry above the top, we need to be quite careful, because easily the price can tag and drop. If that's why if the price tag, we see within 1 or 2 hours is not moving, we don't stay with the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.